to talk about one of the 6 subcategories of imagology. Remember, I am an imagologist. A professional image consultant learns his or her knowledge from imagology, which is the science that studies image. Now, figure that out. Image is not fashion. Image is beyond all that, right? If you look for the definition on the dictionary of image, that is exactly what we learn, okay? And there's 6 subcategories of imagology, and one of them is professional image. And basically, professional image, what it stands for is protocols, knowing the rules of the profession where you are developing yourself, right? It is knowing the rules and what to do and what not to do when it comes to the profession that you do, whatever that may be, okay? I'm not talking about being a businessman in a suit, whatever. So, professional image, right? I want to cover something that is kind of touchy, which is how does the protocol comes with being a woman. That is something that I get asked all the time. How do I greet a person? Do I shake the hand firmly? Do I reach out, like the President of the United States of America? Do you see him reaching out to the other person? Actually, you can Google it or go to YouTube and put analyzing body language of politics or politicians and whatnot, and then you'll see what I'm all about when it comes to the opinion on a professional image consultant, right? So how to greet? Well, of course it depends on what you do, but there are certain rules that can be applied to everyone, regardless of the profession that you do, and that will guarantee you to look good, to have a good professional image, and to have a good image that will guarantee you 100% make you stand out from everybody else, okay? There is actually one test that we image consultants apply to know your coefficient, your EQ, when it comes to etiquette and when it comes to professional image. I have it on one of my products, which is called The Power of Image in Sales and in Business. And that is, you get this test and then you know how knowledgeable you are when it comes to, the etiquette in business and whatnot. For example, when you meet a businesswoman, how do you greet her? How do you say hello to her? Do you go and kiss her? Is there a difference in gender, when it comes to business? If you're invited to a meeting, well, not a meeting, to an event of your job with your boss, whatever, should you take a woman or not? If you're a woman, should you take someone with you or not? All of these questions are magnificent. And all of these are questions that we all ask inside of ourselves, but we're kind of shy on asking them because, well, we think, fuck being, fuck etiquette and blah, blah, blah and all that. But the truth is that we all want to know about this, and to the degree that we know this subject and etiquette, we can shine away. We can shine everywhere we go. Another thing, if you go into a meeting or if you arrive late into a meeting, do you say hello? If you're making a presentation, do you stop until someone comes in and then takes a seat and then you repeat yourself? All of these questions are magnificent, right? What's another question? When you meet someone, do you give your business card right away, or do you wait? How do you read it? How to make it even? But that's another subject. What to do when somebody gives you his or her business card? Is it even necessary anymore to have a business card? Do you give it away all the time? All of this is magnificent, man. And I wish you had that product, the power of image in sales and in business, so you can ask me more questions, because this is pretty fucking phenomenal. And let me shine a light on this. When it comes to business, when it comes to professional image, there is no distinction between genders. Meaning, you should not be more polite to a woman just because she's a woman. When you're greeting her, you know, if she's a business woman, you should not give her a kiss, ever, never. You should not make exceptions just because she's a woman. I'm talking about professional image. I'm talking about business. If you're a woman, you should not use your, how do you call it? Your woman card or your femininity, if that makes sense, to get more business, or to, you know, to use that, because that looks bad when it comes to image, when it comes to a professional image and etiquette. You should not greet someone new with a kiss, and you should not, I don't know, you know, wait until, let's say we're in a meeting and you're a woman, and you should not expect the other businessman to hold the door for you. You should not expect that someone, until you're seated, everyone else is going to take a seat. No. If you're a man, you should not do it. You should not make an exception for a woman. Okay? I know that common sense tells you, no, you should make an exception because she's a woman and she's different and blah, 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 blah. When it comes to business, business is cold, you know, business are cold. Professional image is something very cold. That's why I have that test, that EQ test when it comes to your etiquette. So you either know it or you don't. If you are in between, 90% or above, then you should message me and work with me, because you know your shit. If you are in between 80 and 90%, you probably have a good position when it comes to your business. But probably you're a business owner, or you are a CEO or some shit like that. And if you are in between 60 to 70, probably you're normal. You're in the normal percentage of EQ and etiquette and professional image, right? And if you are 50 or below when it comes to your EQ in that subject, then do you even work, or what the fuck are you doing with your life? You should message me right away if you want to accomplish something great with your life, and I'll give you for free even my my products, all of my products. But you have to take that test, right? So when it comes to etiquette in professional image, you either know it or you don't. It is cold. Like in business, you either know how to sell or you don't know how to sell. You either take care of your professional image or you don't. So it's not about, I'm a woman or not, or whatever, what should I show my tits, like a cleavage or whatnot. Remember, when it comes to business, when it comes to professional image, there is no distinction between genders, between woman and man, whatever. You should not make any exception, because you will look bad, you will look weak, you will look vulgar, and you will look unprofessional. And to a degree that you look more professional, you get more business. And professional, what does professional mean? It means that you have a good image on your profession, on whatever you do. If you are a martial artist, of course I'm not gonna tell you to, wear a suit, and maybe we will change or mold some of the rules to your business, to your profession. But again, if you're a martial artist, you know that you do not make an exception when it comes to a woman. Just because she's a woman and you're a martial artist, you're not like, oh, I need to take care of her, because she's a woman. No. Again, I'm gonna end up with this. When it comes to being a professional, there is no distinction between man and woman. Okay? Be aware of this. Get on the power of image in sales and in business. This is not a program. This is a product. It is an ebook, and then you get videos, some modules of me explaining more deeply all of the knowledge in professional image, and then you get a test, the EQ. Your EQ when it comes to your knowledge, when it comes to etiquette in professionalism. Your etiquette and your professional image, how much do you know? And remember, if you are in between 50% or below, you're fucked. Send me a message, I will help you. If you are in between 60 to 70, you're normal, but chances are you will not get a promotion because you're average. If you are in between 70, 80 or 90%, like 75 to 90, now we're talking, chances are you are an entrepreneur, a business owner, someone on high level. And if you are in between 90% and 100%, that you should come work for me, because you know your shit, okay? I look forward to hearing from you. After, you can send me your questions. And remember, become the best version of yourself when it comes to your profession, okay? Have a good image